Wait, what? Isn't the next 45 days the time for all students to get back in school? This doesn't really make any sense, does it? What to know about online learning reveals Thailand's education system failure? This is me, Joe Cholowit from Voice Online. Let's get started. May 18 was supposed to be the first day of 2020 academic year. The Education Ministry decided to postpone the date to July 1st instead, as they fear that the reopening of schools would lead to new cluster of COVID-19. That's how online learning came into place as our solution for this 1 month and a half period. But we know that's not the easy way out for everyone. Last week, many parents and families rushed to buy new TVs and computers for their children, as the government announced that May 18 would be the first day online learning would be kick-started. Hence, those who didn't own proper devices for online learning needed to buy new ones for their kids. Many of them had to take loan to buy those equipments and devices. Many families had to install home internet for the very first time. That is definitely unfortunate, as their investment would only be useful for roughly a month until the schools reopen again on July 1st. Many people asked, why don't we just wait for another month and get back to school altogether on July 1st? Or, if fresh markets and malls are allowed to reopen nationwide, why are schools still excluded? As many people feel like schools are no less effective when it comes to conducting social distancing and safety measures than fresh markets all over the country. Online learning, or the State Distance Learning Television, also known as DLTV, wasn't really successful on its first day. Many students all over Thailand could not tune into their classrooms. Some students faced the broadcast being interrupted or even broadcast failure. So many problems happened on the first day that the hashtag เรียนออนไลน์ went to #1 trending on Twitter. Education Minister Nattapon Teepsuwan commented on this issue on Monday. He said, the reason why the official website collapsed was because so many students were interested in it. He added that it was a good thing, because that way the ministry would know how to prepare for the future. The ministry already had the budget in hands, so it would keep collecting problems faced by the students and try to fix it within 45-day period. Wait, what? Isn't the next 45 days the time for all students to get back in school? Why are we trying to fix it at this time? Shouldn't it already be ready by the time being, because all of the classes have started nationwide, don't you think? This doesn't really make any sense, does it? However, not only the poor system and network of the online and distance learning that were talked about, but the way of teaching and contents being taught in those pre-recorded classes were also criticized very seriously too. An English teacher was seen trying her best to teach English to the 6th graders in a viral video clip.
Good morning everyone. Good morning my student in English class of Wang Kai Kangwon School.
She started by greeting students in her classroom and those who were watching on DLTV with a very humbling manner. Her Thai accent got many people bullying her on social media, but that should never have been a problem though. It's never is the point. I mean, you can speak English with your own accent, as long as you are using the language correctly. The real problem was how she pronounced English words incorrectly, and her sentences were not exactly grammatically correct. For example, she said, "Have you breakfast?" Then got the students repeat it after her several times. Everyone who watched her video felt uncomfortable, as Thai students all over the country were learning from her classroom. And that's only one example out of so many from different subjects being taught on DLTV. Many parents eventually decided to turn off TVs and started teaching their kids by themselves. Some parents also said that classes should be released as video form, not as live streaming. That way, students can watch it again when they can catch up with the class, which is a very good idea because not everyone can always catch up with the class. That got Thai people really thinking, is this online learning the proof of Thailand's education system failure? What does the Prime Minister have to say about all this? on Tuesday during the weekly cabinet meeting at the Government House of Thailand. The Prime Minister said that he was well aware that many people are still very confused about the online learning process. He insisted that this is only temporary. Once the COVID-19 situation got better, teaching and learning in school would surely resume. But for now, the Thailand's COVID-19 Administration Center must be working very closely with the Public Health Ministry to project future plans until the vaccine is available. This is What to Know by Voice Online. I'm Joe Sholowit reporting. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. Please do click like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I do read every single one of it in the comments section. Thank you so much. Keep safe, and I'll see you next time.